Welcome, everyone, to another Flip Quest episode. This is number 12. We are back here on the PWCC weekly auction like we do every single Sunday here at 9:45 p.m. Eastern Time until around 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time at the latest. And we've got another auction here tonight, Nate, and this is off the heels of tons of sports over the last couple weeks. As we just talked about on Thursday, right? Lots is going on.
It's been a good time to be a if you like football the least, it's a good time to be a sports fan.
True, yeah. There's no NFL, there's no college football, anything like that. I guess college football spring games maybe. But we've got another auction here, and we have got more cards to look at ending tonight. We're going to try to win a couple cards, I'm sure. We have a lot of cards to walk through and talk about the data on them. And then also, as always, we will be giving away some cards throughout tonight. So actually, one of them right there that we'll talk about is the 2013 Prism Giannis Silver PSA 8. Bucks, I think, with the Celtics winning tonight, clinch up the third seed, which is pretty huge. That means we play against the Bulls in this first series. Probably the best draw you could get as an Eastern Conference team right now. I would actually rather play against them probably than any team, even in the play-in tournament also. Is that how you feel, Nate?
Yeah, the Bulls can't beat good teams.
It's been that way. I remember, I don't know if they end up getting any wins over the top three seeds in any of the conferences, but at one point they're like over 14. So that's where we're at. And what is up, everyone? We've got a lot of people in here. Jago, DJ Quicksilva, Tom. Tom also said good evening to me, Next Gen, and Nate. We got Next Gen Breaks, Tech, Global. Good evening. And John, welcome. Hopefully we have another good auction close tonight, so I'll explain it for those of you who are just joining for the first time. This is on the PWCC weekly auction. It ends every Sunday. There is a 9 p.m. Central Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Time cutoff time to have qualifying bids in. So all the things you see here on the screen right now they're in our bids or my bid section. And there is 12 minutes left until the extended bidding starts, which means you have to have a bid placed on all of these. And once extended bidding starts, you need to place a bid in each round to make the item go further. I'll explain that when the time comes. But I want to point out one card tonight that we are going to be watching in particular, because this card we posted about on Instagram, and it was the Guess the Price giveaway. This is the 2013. This is a innovation stained glass rookie of Giannis PSA 9. It's light blue. I think that the parallel looks beautiful. The light blue really makes it, it's a perfect touch on the stained glass. And it's currently at 2,800. When we posted about with buyers premium is at like 2,100. And there are tons of guesses on it. We will review at the end of, once the show ends, and post tomorrow to Instagram who wins. But if you did comment on the post, or if you're looking to in the future, be sure to go over to Instagram at SlabStocks to participate in those Guess the Price giveaways. This one was fun because there's no sales data on it really at all. So should be a good one to track. And at the time I was taking my notes earlier, all three of these cards right here were at the same price. So I'm interested to see how those three end against each other. But to start walking down our list, and Nate, let me know if there's any comments that we should bring up to talk about. Ken, first time joining, and Kevin, good evening. So what we've got going on tonight is, of course, the high end per usual. We will not be participating in bidding on these, just like every single week. They're just too expensive for us. But this Ovechkin here, BGS 10 rookie auto on card, is quite the card. I know that someone was tweeting about it who follows us, which is kind of cool. But I really want to kind of skip down quickly here and start with the Ja Morant 2019 Select Gold rookie numbered out of 10 PSA 10. This would be your true Concourse Gold rookie. There's so many different gold variations now throughout the Select brands, especially in football, way worse than basketball even, although this year basketball, Nate, I feel like we'll probably be approaching that same territory.
I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, just seems to be how it goes. But we've got this Ja Morant here, which the last sale was a BGS 9.5 for $5,600 on February 15th, 2022. So we'll see what that goes for. I really don't know as of right now, obviously, but we'll check in later. And then this Justin Herbert Gold Phoenix 1 of 1 PSA 10 was an interesting one for me because it actually sold on November 16th. This exact same card, the PSA 10 1 of 1, for $8,250. Now, this is the classic, like, hey, this isn't like your staple brand 1 of 1. Nate, has your thoughts changed at all? Or are they the same on these types of 1 of 1 cards?
Well, I'm a fan of Phoenix, so I like this card.
You're a sucker for it.
I'm a sucker for it, yeah.
I feel like you're also a sucker for gold vinyl / superfractors, so.
I am. I really am. Also, I hate what PSA did. They just put gold 1 of 1 on there. It's like either call it a superfractor, call it a gold vinyl, but don't just put gold.
It's got, well, there are two names, and I hate that they have two names for this also. I don't know how this started or why or what changed. They have gold power, which is what's called in soccer, and then gold vinyl, which is what's called in football, and I guess basketball too. And this one just says gold. Nate, I noticed the exact same thing, and I was like, oh, come on. Like, what do we call it now?
So then
Because it's not.
I put gold vinyl in the I put it in the PWCC email, right? I like
Yeah,
it. I put gold vinyl in there. I searched the gold vinyl to try to find a comp price for it, and of course, it doesn't show up. You have to take out vinyl. It's just frustrating.
exactly. And we got more high-end Steph Curry action here. Sometimes those, anytime you can strap gold with a patch and autograph, it's going to
Is
sell
that
high no matter.
a checker flag variation?
Like Formula One. It
Yeah.
looks like it, but no, I mean that's the interesting thing. All these different years they switch really what the gold parallels look like too. Like in 2015, it was like this checkerboard nature and everything, or X Factor if
Ooh.
you want to call it that. And then what else do we have here? Ooh, we got some baseball coming up here. I don't know. When I make this list, I do it in order of high to low, but then the list kind of gets thrown out of whack as more bids come in because I made this a few hours ago. But we'll jump to this LaMelo here. This is the Kaboom PSA 10, and this was selling for, the last sale was 6,200 on this. But at the same time, we have a blank slate ending tonight, which was at 4,500, which is not on this first page. It's probably on the next page. And we've seen some interesting trends this year in 2022 with cards that were hot in 2021. I'm thinking of not only Kabooms, but PMGs for Marvel PMGs. Next week, there's a ton of Marvel PMGs ending on here. We'll see how they do. And Kaboom also falls in the category of cards I feel like this year, which are kind of, they might not like drop like a rock, but this card I feel like was once pushing up on like 10K or something like that, or 9K, and now it's down to around 6. Yeah, it was around 9K. I don't see an easy road to recovery for that. It was a $10,000 card for a bit too, and it's probably gonna be around 6 right now. Nate, where do you think the position of like something like this is for LaMelo in the market compared to a blank slate, or is it just too much of a risk to buy either, given that it's hard to know?
I would say it's too much of a risk.
Yeah.
Though they are in if we're just talking player team, they are in the play-in, so
They are. And so are the Wolves actually too. But this was the other one that we brought up on Thursday's weekly slab, the Marco Luciano. This is a 2019 Bowman Chrome Gold Auto Refractor, number 50, BGS 9.5. Nate, it's already crossed 4,700 before the buyer's premium. The last sale was 4,400 on 10/17/21. So last October.
wow.
What do we think about this? What do you think?
Well, obviously he's a top 20 prospect now, which helps, and he's been put into like the top 20 of every single prospect list. There's a lot of risk there. There's a lot of risk. If you were choosing guys to buy back in 2019 and you had to choose between Wander, Julio, and Marco Luciano, right? Obviously, people were going to choose Wander. And then if you're choosing between Julio and Luciano, that'd be a much tougher choice. You fast forward 3 years, it's a significantly easier choice because Luciano's so much risk and J-Rod is almost none.
Yeah, and then another thing I wanted to, what was I going to ask you? Oh, I was going to say you missed a comment here. You missed a comment
My
that
bad.
didn't answer the question.
I was trying to get my my own PWCC to work over here so I could
Yeah,
ask you about some cards, and it's just been
slow.
bogged down a little bit.
Interesting. All right,
Question.
well, from Jay, go ahead, read it off, and I'll answer.
Yeah, first time I submitted cards to PWCC that sold last week. How long does it take for them to pay you out on the sales?
They've got payout windows down to 2 weeks now. So right now it's like 2 weeks from the auction closing. So if you submit them last week, not this Sunday, or if you saw them last week, not this upcoming like Wednesday, but the Wednesday after that, or something like that, or Tuesday. And then this is some type of card here. This is a Jordan and LeBron dual auto of 23 with manufactured patches, from one being UNC with Michael Jordan and the other being St. Vincent St. Mary's with LeBron. And they're both technically, they're both on card. It's a booklet, and booklets display terribly in graded cases. I think we've already been around that, but this is not as bad as some of them are. But $3,800. Now, if you think about any other year of exquisite, you put LeBron and Jordan in the same dual auto, and you're talking, 50K plus easily. And this will not sell for anywhere close to that. It makes me wonder, brands only go so far before they just don't matter, and I think that's maybe like the same thing we think about with Prism baseball, where sure, your Mike Trout 2012 or 2013 autograph Mike Trout, whichever one's the most sought after at the time, was doing well. But as a whole, it only goes so far, and this will still sell for good money, but nowhere close to what it would if it was a even 2009 exquisite dual auto of them. I get it's 2 years later, and I get it's the non-NBA jerseys and all that stuff, but just crazy to see how big of a difference it actually is. You think it's a cool card to have, Nate, or no?
I mean, yeah, it's a cool card to have, but would I, if I'm a legit LeBron or Michael Jordan collector, would I need to have that? Probably not, right?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
because of the patches specifically.
Yeah, and let me point this out too. It is an exquisite collection card, but it's actually a UD black insert. So this technically isn't an exquisite design or anything. It's UD black. So it's kind of another brand just inserted, and it's a BGS 8 with the 9 auto, although no expectations for something like this to grade high at all, especially being a booklet. That's weird. I just opened that picture twice and it froze on me. I just got to refresh here. Yep.
Quick question. Can you look up Greg Jones real quick?
In the auction?
Yeah.
Yes. I don't even know who that
is. Ray's shortstop. Yeah, pop a bid on that bad boy.
You like him?
I mean, I like the idea of him, but I also like the price point it's at.
Okay. What are we talking what's this worth? I have no idea. I've never heard of this dude.
The last one sold, this exact same card sold 157 December 5th. PSA 10 before that sold almost 130 on November 14th.
Okay. That's pretty cheap. I like it.
Yeah.
We'll take it. So I guess we'll watch that throughout the night. Don't let me forget, because I will definitely forget, Nate, because that's not a guy I'm thinking about at all.
Fair.
Trae Young, Prism Mojo Auto of 25 PSA 10. There's also a BGS 9.5 of the exact same card ending in tonight's auction. The last 9.5 sold for $4,920 on 3/27/2022. And the 9.5, we'll skip to the next page. The 9.5 is currently at $3,300. So there's about $1,000 some price difference there. But intrigued to see if this gets up to that $4,920 just from last month. And if it does, what the PSA 10 does. And speaking of PSA 10s, before moving on, I just want to say hi to Andrew. So I said hi to us. Good to see you. And we've got right here the man of the hour, Nate. I don't know how his debut's been going at all. I haven't checked in. PSA 10 with a 10 autograph here of Julio Rodriguez refractor auto at $499. I bought one of these for $150 back in 2019. And yes, I do not have that anymore.
PSA 10?
No, it was raw. But
oh,
tell me, how's his debut going?
Well, he didn't have a hit in his first game, but he had a hit yesterday, so that's nice. And I'm pulling up today's stats real quick here, and he went 0 for 4. So he's currently hitting a buck or .083, 167, or .083 on base, 167 slugging, and .083 average.
Got you. So the last sale this was. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's the first 3 games of his career, so don't worry.
So interesting. This will turn to red here. I thought this would normally stay as green right now. But before talking about extended bidding, so the last sale this was $5,000 of this Julio Rodriguez on April 7th, 2022. You know how people reacted to Wander Franco's not so awesome start, and then he started to do amazing towards the end of the year once he gets settled in. Is it going to be a great buying window if Julio maybe keeps this up for a few weeks? Because, dude, his cards went up so fast in price to the beginning of the season.
What was the outside of the main sports? The best buying window last national was Wander, because you could turn it around within a month and make huge amounts of money on it because people were selling. I think the same thing will happen here if he doesn't figure it out within the next week or two.
So to give some context, the PSA 10 auto of this, it was $4,200. So it's close to that $5,000 range in February 12th. And then one didn't sell before that until July 20th, 2021 for $2,000, which is last July. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Keep scrolling here. So here's the blank slate of LaMelo. It's significantly cheaper than the Kaboom PSA 10. There's actually 16 PSA 10s this, which seems like it's a lot. I feel like that these things were way lower than 16 before. But that's gonna be a lot of PSA 10s compared to 9s because I felt like that there's only like one or a few PSA 9s. Sometimes interesting to see like super good case hits like Color Blast. Some of the Color Blasts have like 10 PSA 10s and like one PSA 9 or something. This is a good question here from Utah. If Luka gets bounced in the first round, will his cards go down? So that would be for third straight year then. And if the Hawks can like squeak out a playoff series somehow, some way against the first or second seed, I'm sure that those Trae Young fans will just keep on going off about it. But man, I don't know. I mean, a lot of the all-time greats, they don't have immediate playoff success early on in their careers, but 3 straight first-round exits wouldn't be awesome to see. But remember, his team is like I think that they super overperformed this year. Nate, would you agree with me? I feel like they really overperformed.
Well, they traded Porzingis away and got better by taking on Bertans and Spencer Dinwiddie,
they got way better.
Overwashed or overloaded contracts, right? So
yeah,
I don't know. Sometimes it's just fit. And if they can keep messing around with the edges of that roster and just get better fit for a Luka-led team, you never know what might happen in a year or two.
I agree. So really quick about the extended.
Really quick, I love that LaMelo, that jersey. The purple and the blue really pop on that white background.
Oh yeah, it's super sick. I mean, this looks like a canvas. It's like what the type of card material is. It doesn't look like it right now because it's just obviously like a flat scan. And then to have it like that, or at least I'm pretty sure it looks like that. And then to have like all the vibrant colors on the white, it just looks awesome. Like that's one of my favorite inserts. Absolutely. It's just so simple too. They're not overdoing it at all. They're actually making sure they do as little as possible to it. Hashtag blank slate. John Morant over here. Oh, let me talk about extended bidding. So there's 27 minutes left in this round of extended bidding. Now, if you didn't place a bid on the any auctions up to this point, you can't bid going forward. But this clock here will reset every single time a bid or will not reset, excuse me. It will turn green. So like this John Morant right here is green, the clock. The Luka is not. That means that the Jaw is going to move on to the next round. The Luka, as of right now, will not. So at the end of 9:30 p.m. Central Time, this card would keep going, the Morant, and this card would sell. And then after 9:30, it's a 5-minute bidding window. So 6 different rounds from 9:30 to 10. And then after 10 o'clock, it's 1-minute bidding windows. And then it goes pretty quickly from there. But this John Morant's at 3,800 already. It got extended. And the last sale that we know of this was a PSA 9 for $2,550 on April 22nd, 2021, nearly a year ago. This is going to absolutely obliterate that sale. The centering on this thing is pretty suspect, but a lot of those white sparkles I feel like were. But we'll see. Not numbered, super short print though. And we'll flip back here and keep going. So we got the Giannis here, no extended bids yet on the stained glass. And then these are always interesting to me, the red, white, and blue from the 2013 Prism for Giannis, because you've got the mosaic one and then you have like the red or the pulsar from like the monster box or something. It's the first time that first and only time that there's 2 different red, white, and blues. So I like to pretty much stay away from those as I put a bid on it, but mostly just to watch it and see the market. But not like a crazy fan of those. And then there we go. The Giannis stained glass just got extended. So now we're pushing over 3,000 on the current bid, which makes it more than that for the buyer's premium, like 3,500 or something. And then we've got Tatis's. This is his Bowman Chrome rookie gold auto out of 50 here. PSA 10 at 2,600. Risky, Nate? Yes. But is it worth it for someone who can risk it?
Yeah. I mean, the talent's there. You're watching it with Byron Buxton right now. Talent is there when he's healthy, playing well. Byron Buxton has 3 home runs. When Tatis is healthy, he plays well, and he always plays well. Can you trust him to stay healthy? Not really. But you buy in when it's down and he finally puts together a healthy year, you're going to be so loaded. So if you can afford eating $2,500, $3,000, $4,000, then yeah, it's definitely worth it, because that could easily turn into $6,000 next year.
Yeah, so the highest sale of the gold refractor auto is actually a PSA 10 sale last April for $4,500. The BGS 9.5 hit 3,900 on May 2nd last year, and then this year, March 22nd, the most recent sale was a PSA 10 for $3,849. So as of right now, if you place the next bid to win it, it'd be $3,240. So you're not getting like a massive discount off. Well, he was already hurt by March 22nd, I think. So it would be a significant discount, I suppose, at that point. We've got, excuse me, this one here, Mesut Ozil, Nate's Arsenal guy, and Cristiano Ronaldo. This is the matchups gold power. Here we go, gold power. You see that up there in the label. Numbered out 5 PSA 10. Now, this is the only PSA 10 out there. This sold in January 9th, this exact card, 2022, for 9,720. Sometimes, like when you get at least, okay, from my perspective, having a few cards around that value range, but the cards that are around that value range, I'm not planning on flipping or anything like that. It's really a hold situation. Taking a card and trying to flip it within 4 months just seems so risky, Nate, on so many levels. Like, I can't imagine trying to take this and then go and sell it again.
It's so rare.
It is so rare.
I feel like people can just look that up and be like, that's what it was last time. All right, I'm not paying more.
Yeah, and that's the type of thing we have to let it mature over time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Big John, I understand. I'm not this. This seems to be maybe a little bit of sarcasm here. I appreciate how you guys recognize what's affordable for the average individual. True, a lot of these cards are not that we're looking at right now, but they're also not affordable for us. We're just looking at this mostly to see the market and how it's moving. Because I do think that it's an important thing to think about. But remember, we have like 177 bids placed tonight, and as we go, every single auction we go through, it'll keep on getting cheaper and cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. Eventually, by the time we get to the end of the list, there is going to be cards selling between $10 and $100 and $200, and we'll give away a bunch between, or at least some over 10. And I see you say no sarcasm, so I guess then thank you if that is the case of no sarcasm. I just want to make sure that I did recognize that these cards, yes, expensive, but still fun to talk about. And we will be getting to the cheaper cards here because we're not placing any bids on these up here either. But Derrick Rose, Gold Refractor PSA 10 out of 50. I know I'm doing a lot of talking, but there's just some interesting things here tonight. This card, the last sale of this was a BGS 9.5 for $2,700 on March 21st, so not too long ago. There's no public record of an auction of this card ever selling as a PSA 10. Maybe there's a private sale. Maybe there's like a buy it now years ago of it, but no record of a PSA 10. So I'm going to be very intrigued to see what that goes for. Two cards here, two soccer ones that definitely I have my eye on is Immaculate Ronaldo Authentic grade with a PSA 9 auto numbered out of 25. The last raw of this sold for $7,000. I did not look over the raw close enough to understand the condition or the autograph grade or any of that. But sometimes you have to wonder, is it better to sell the thing raw than get it into PSA case with authentic grade and auto 9? I think this will be a time to see, does this push 7,000? Does it not? And it might be very telling. Mohamed Salah.
Quick question for you. You would support a dude that bruises 14-year-old hands?
I saw the whole phone thing, but did they start talking about how he bruised his hand now? That's crazy. Well, I'm talking about his card right now, but I don't know. That was an interesting situation. I don't really want to comment on it because I don't know. I guess I can't comment on it. Not a great thing to do, but we also have no idea. Like, I don't even know what the kid was doing with the phone sticking in Ronaldo's face, right? Like, who knows if he's yelling something, but also he did really freak out on him bad. Probably shouldn't do that as one of the most influential athletes of all time. Mohamed Salah, gold power, again, out of 5, PSA 10. This card last sold for $5,000. That was on, where'd that go? Sorry, everyone, I lost it. $5,000 on April 15th, 2021, so a year ago. And Liverpool obviously playing well right now. They just drew today against Man City. So we'll see how that title fight goes.
Is Mohamed Salah still like the best player in the world? Like he was briefly for the first
towards the end of last calendar year and the beginning of this calendar year, yes, I would lean towards Mbappe as the best player in the world right now. Salah hasn't been putting up many numbers, and when I watched him in person, actually he really didn't do anything either. And I feel like that was kind of like the start of this maybe poor, I say poor in quotes because it's probably not that poor, but lesser run of form. Interesting one here. Sorry for the 3 soccer in a row, everyone. They were just similar in price. But Pulisic Color Blast PSA 10, the next bid would put this thing at $2,300. And the last sale on this card was like $1,600. Man, my list is all screwed up now. I'm losing everything. But I think the last sale on this was like $1,600 around there. So it's already well over that. we'll keep scrolling here a little faster and highlight a few things as we go. Verstappen, another did not finish yesterday.
Oof.
That I don't know if you heard
But
about that, Nate.
but Leclerc won
Yeah.
again, huh?
Yeah. Do you hear about the DNF though?
His car just stopped working or something like that.
Well, he's like, oh, I smell something weird or whatever. And then I got to pull over, and then he pulls over, and then he like gets out, and he looks in, and literally the engine's like on fire. It's just crazy. Just super unlucky starts.
So is he like toast? Is that third race of the year?
Third race of the year, 2 DNFs, and Leclerc won both the ones that he didn't finish in, and
So
Verstappen won
he's
the other
pretty-
one. Now Verstappen was not going to win the race yesterday. He's going to get P2, but that would have helped a ton in the points. And this, it definitely makes it super difficult going forward. Like there's going to be some luck factor in Red Bull's favor for him to potentially win this year. But
So what happens? Real quick question here: what happens to Formula One if somebody like Leclerc wins instead of Verstappen or Hamilton?
Well, remember Hamilton won for the last like 4 or 5 years before Verstappen won, so it would just kind of be rotating another driver from last year. It's not like Verstappen has won.
I get it, but I feel like they were setting up a Verstappen versus Hamilton like rivalry.
Yeah,
and now it's
you are
another
correct.
dude just coming in and winning.
You are correct, and then they changed all the car regulations for this year, and then Ferrari aced the car, and Mercedes didn't. And Red Bull obviously is having problems with their cars. Maybe not the pace. Well, maybe not completely the pace. Mostly the fires and stuff, but. Yeah, I don't. I'll tell you this much, man. Leclerc's market has absolutely boomed, and we'll talk about it later. It's like, it's scary, I think, if you're buying right now, but it's also potentially like, man, if he wins it this year, that's a big deal. Talk about Devers, Nate. I know we bring him up every so often. There's 2 Devers cards ending tonight.
Stud of a hitter, less of a stud of a defender, and by that I mean he's a terrible defender. Is not signed long term. He's going to be a free agent at the end of the year. And the Red Sox, they were tied 3-3. But if they lose to the Yankees tonight, they will be the only unwinning team in all of baseball.
Wait,
so
they'll be the only team that hasn't won yet?
Correct. Well, they're playing their third game currently. Most other teams have already all finished. Sunday Night Baseball, obviously, tonight, Yankees, Red Sox. So depending on what happens tonight, the Red Sox could be the only team without a win. And obviously, it's only 3 games, so don't overreact. But they also don't have a ton of their guys signed. And who knows, maybe a Rafael Devers or Xander Bogaerts is going to be out the door type of thing.
I just looked because I found it kind of unbelievable, but the Orioles also haven't won through 3 games.
Oh, that's right, the Orioles. I forgot about the Orioles.
But still, that seems
pretty
crazy.
But that's expected.
Yeah, not surprising. Don't forget, everyone who's watching right now, we will be giving away some slabs tonight at the end of the show, and we'll be buying them during the show. So we'll start some bidding soon here. Just still looking at stuff. This Acuna is so sick. Dynasty auto out of 5 BGS 9. I love that design because that's
you love that postseason patch.
Yeah, it is. How nasty is that?
It's so nasty.
I wonder if it's worth it. We already have the Acuna auto PSA 10 rookie, but dude, it's awesome.
It is awesome, but I question. I mean, you're a big believer in Dynasty.
Well,
you're
more so on the
more of a
Formula
believer
1
than
front.
I am.
I am, but more so on like obviously like the F1 front, and then if they bring into soccer, not as much as like because there's so many Dynasty baseball cards, right? Like there's multiple years now. There's rookie patch autos of Acuna already. There's just like a lot of different options.
There's like 3 1-of-1s of every single guy.
Yeah, so like I like it.
There might be 3 out of 5s of every single guy, which one is like postseason patches and one is I don't know.
Yeah.
So it is a sick patch though, and it's a very like special. If you're a Braves fan, I know they obviously didn't win the World Series in 2019 or anything, but it's still a sick way to remember that you were in the postseason.
Well, here's a good way.
That was Christian Yelich, 2019. You'd buy that all day.
Oh, heck yeah, I'd buy that. I do have a question though for viewers. So this card right here, it's a 1275. The last Acuna bat down rookie short print from Series 2 PSA 10 sold for $1,900. Now that card is a PSA 10 pop 536. So it's really, Nate, that's really not that short print. Like it's short print if you're opening up, I guess, Series 2. I think it's about 1 per case. Would you rather buy this? I know there's a little bit more collectability here, but buy it for an investment. This Acuna or the bat down PSA 10? This is not a rookie. In the chat, please, everyone watching out there, answer that as well so we can get some more takes in here than just our normal takes.
You're talking about a short print, not short print of Acuna, but a rookie, but also Topps flagship, which people are kind of meh on unless it's numbered, or Dynasty, which people are also kind of meh on because Baseball Dynasty just doesn't do as well as other Dynasty stuff, and people would rather spend their money on Bowman. I think for me, I'd probably go with the out of 5 auto postseason patch.
Yeah, we got Big John saying non-rookie. Joshua Simons says, I'd say bat down. Logo Man for hobby, non-rookie, dynasty all day. Dynasty shouldn't be close, 1-1 patch all day. Well, it is an out of 5, right? It's not a 1 of 1, but
not a 1-1, not a rookie, and also not exactly a. I mean, it's a premium brand, but for baseball collectors specifically,
they'd rather go Bowman Chrome Auto.
You know,
yeah,
Top Dynasty just doesn't have what it takes for most baseball collectors.
This one is super interesting to me. This is an out of 5 finest red Ronaldo auto PSA 9 with a pretty decent actually Ronaldo auto on the sticker there. It's all on the sticker. It's a little streaky through the top, but this is the first finest set that they made for soccer, and that's pretty decent price right there. Now he is in the Juventus kit, which I think is starting to deteriorate some of the collectability of those cards. But for another player who's maybe falling short on collectors at the moment, Baker Mayfield cracked ice auto 24 BGS 9.5. Nate, what was the last sale of a cracked ice auto of Mayfield? Just throw out a number. It's a PSA 10. Was the last one that sold?
I feel like I remember it being like 11,000.
No, but at one point I'm sure it was selling for that. The last sale of a cracked ice Mayfield was PSA 10 for $6,250 on March 11, 2022. If this closes anywhere short of like $3,000 tonight, which it probably will, yeah, Baker, people are not excited about given he's not on a new team yet.
Question.
Yes.
Do you like risk?
I like risk, but are you talking let's buy it?
Well, I'm just thinking, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the Panthers or the Seahawks trade like a 5th round pick for him because now the Browns have no leverage. They're probably not going to want to go into the season with him as their backup QB and his salary on the roster, right?
Well, I think he's going to get cut, Nate, if he's not traded. I mean, he's not showing up.
So if he gets cut, somebody that needs a starting quarterback would sign Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, I totally agree.
So then the excitement there props up a card like that.
Trust me, hey, I like risk and stuff like that, and I am a closet Baker, well, really an open Baker Mayfield fan, I guess you could say, and I like it. Now, if a PSA 10 sold for $6,268 like a month ago, there's no way we should be bidding over like $2,000. Like $2,000 is probably like the max. And also, I'd bring up to you all these other weeks, hey, should we try it? Now, it's probably a good thing we didn't because since then they obviously traded for Watson, which for sure has hurt the allure of his cards, but could be the time. The last 9.5 to actually sell was November 16th of last year for $3,700, and the card ladder index says it's worth around $1,427 based on how much his market has fallen. But also remember, a lot of different cards could have fallen versus like a contender's cracked ice. So
yeah, probably not worth the risk. But if you had the extra money
and we're feeling like it, how about this? FlipQuest 2022 viewers right now, if you had $1,500 that you had available to spend, would you buy that Baker or try to buy the Baker for around $1,500 to $2,000? Or would you say, wow, there's a lot of other really nice cards on this list that also are around the same price? And I'd probably take it over a CD Lamb card, but
dude, CD Lamb's the only wide receiver in Dallas right now.
I mean, I like CD Lamb. He was on my fantasy team last year, but I mean, I don't know if I'm spending like nearly $2,000 on that. That's a good question, Jordan. We really don't have any. I think I have like a couple Pokemon cards that didn't get paid for that are selling. There's like just a very few of like 100 plus that are selling for me personally, but none part of FlipQuest 2022 that we're selling this week. We do have a few cards that we'll be listing in the following weeks, and we just got some submissions back that we're sending there to sell for. But we sold out of the rest of the cards we had that were there, and now we're reloading again. So,
dude, I'd rather have that Debo.
Really? I don't want that Debo.
You know me and XRCs like them.
Yeah, I like XRCs too.
Golds like them. Debo Samuel. If you think last year was just the end of the line for him, I have bad news for you. He's just getting started.
Dude, I don't know.
Kyle Shanahan's a great coach. Debo Samuel's their best player. He gets the ball into his best player's hands.
I think it's too much. I think it's way too much money for that.
Dude, it's a sick card. I mean, as an investment, I don't know. But as just a sweet card of a sweet player who's really good and going to continue to be really good, yeah, I'm all in.
I could concur with you. Sweet card, sweet player, all that stuff. But yeah, over $1,000, I'd probably rather take the risk on Derek Carr meshing with those new Devontae Adams connection and stuff and buying that. I mean, that's a RPI at 25. I mean, Vegas Dave might be bidding on it now, but I don't know.
Yeah. Joel says don't sleep on a healthy Gallup. Did they re-sign him? I thought he was a free agent.
Gallup. I don't know. I have no idea. There is a Witt Jr. Green Mojo or Mega Box PSA 10 inning tonight. I saw someone say that. I've been chatting way too much. There's like 7 minutes left. We got a few more pages to go through here. More Shea popping up. These have fallen off the cliff. I mean, there's just so many stickers made, which is why buying them as PSA 10s and 9s and stuff early on, it just does not work. Man, Bregman, I wonder if his market's starting to come back with people maybe forgetting about some trash can bangings. And then also Julio Rodriguez Atomic PSA 10. The last sale of this was $1,000, and this thing's at $675 right now without being extended. This might be the type of card where it's these are 1 per box. And I know that a lot of baseball collectors know how rare they are. They're super sick cards, but maybe a better one to buy now because there's just less risk with it compared to like a $5,000 auto. But also, I don't know, Nate, about you. If you like are kind of like, not an auto. If he keeps doing bad, it'll keep dropping.
I mean, I like atomics, but I don't like buying guys at the absolute peak of their market and then needing them to become an absolute stud for the price to keep going up.
Peak for now. Who knows about long term?
Yeah, I don't know if it'll be peak long term. I think he is going to be a stud, but needing him to be a stud out of the gates to keep prices up, that's not one I like to buy.
No, that's a difficult situation, isn't it? So maybe, how about this? In like a month, maybe we revisit some Julio Rodriguez on the stream.
Hey, announcement. Michael Gallup did re-sign with Dallas. Nice. Totally missed that. So I take it back. I am a big Michael Gallup fan, as I did have him on my Dynasty Fantasy Football League that Aaron never restarted.
I don't know.
And like him.
I know nothing about that. And Gain Select Octagon side, I did place a bid on that a while ago. I don't know if you pronounce his name Gain, but that's how it looks. Number 10, PSA 10 at 700. I literally know nothing about UFC other than like Patty and McGregor and Dustin Poirier and guys like that. But those guys, not much. Another Rafael Devers card. That's a Sapphire PSA 10. I kind of wrote down a number for that. The last one was 575, but I don't know. It's an interesting one. And also, don't forget, everyone, we didn't use it tonight, but the Power Bar tool. This, if you enable it, it takes down the amount of listings that you can see to bid on, and it'll show you cards that are pretty much like at or below insured value for the card, which is kind of close to market value. Dude, this card right here, I don't know if you even understand what is going on here. This is an Ovechkin and Kovalchuk, PSA 10, dual auto at 25. Why is this card dual auto, Nate?
Because they were back-to-back draft picks or something?
Because they're both Russian.
Oh.
And it's at $360. Well, at least I'm assuming that's why. I know they're both Russian. I'm assuming that's why. It's at $360. Dude, this thing last sold for $1,875 on December 26, 2021. Like like 5 months ago.
Well, you know what they say. If you buy that, you support the Russians.
That is just completely false, and you know that.
That's all I'm saying.
That's completely false. No, I'm serious about this. 2 great hockey players. Ovechkin's still going strong, obviously, and a great price right now. Very much so on top of my mind for bidding because that's a great price. How can you deny Ovi?
Well, he's Russian for starters, so.
I mean, I guess Nikita Mazepin got dropped from F1, didn't
he? Yep.
Heung-Min Son, I love this card. I love it. Impeccable Stars Auto PSA 8 with a 10 autograph. Wait, nope, with an authentic autograph. When I've gone a 10, it's off
But
the sticker there.
but the sticker, man.
It's a sticker. You're right, Nate. But like, they just the on card auto,
But it,
quantity is so low in soccer. It's so low.
yeah, I get it. Probably hard to get the cards over there and signed and sent back from all over Europe. But there's just something about a sticker auto on what I perceive to be a high end card, like an impeccable,
I do not
that is
disagree with
just
you.
like aggravating.
I do not disagree with you. But it is cool. And I'm not saying that we have to buy it, but it's not a bad price. And he is so good. He's so stinking good. One of the best players in the Premier League this year next to Mason Mount, by the way. Top 4 in the Premier League in goals and assists contributions. That
Hey,
is what
not
you
to
like
put
to
any
see, your goal
pressure on you,
contribution.
but you have 4 minutes to figure out your bids.
Yeah, you're right. I do. I chat.
Also, don't forget Greg Jones.
I already bid on it, so. Oh, wait, but it might not be
But that was
extended.
that was in the 15-minute thing.
Shout out to the Kobe SI for Kids rookie PSA 9. Last sale that was like I think around 400 before that PSA 10 sold for like $90,000. That was ridiculous. How about that guy right there, Anthony Volpe or whatever, Nate? You still don't know, right?
I still don't know how it's said, but one day I'll hear his name actually said live, and I still won't know because you can't trust people and their
Pierre
pronunciation.
Gasly, my guy. SGC 9.5 refractor. I'm gonna leave that for
garbage over there.
get out of here. I don't even want to hear you talk. I'm gonna leave that for someone else though because I have quite the amount now and would like someone else to enjoy the love of some Pierre Gasly. Bam Adebayo, love that guy. Cubic auto of 50. Interesting. This one, Nate, this is the base portrait here from the first year Topps Chrome. Really quick. I'll be like 2 seconds maybe. Today, a raw sold for 185. They're up to today at 9.5 sold for 185. A raw is up to around 140. They're $40 5 days ago.
Whoa.
Yeah. What was right. And I'm sure they're gonna drop back down to like $50 pretty soon here. Hey, there it is. 2 minutes left.
Hey, Greg Jones.
Yeah, it's right here. I said there is 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm not like super crazy about tonight's just cards for ourselves. Like I like a lot of these, but I'm like,
I like that cubic Bam Adebayo that you kind of brushed over.
well, no, I like it a lot too. The last PSA 10 sold for like 450. Oh wait, no, not that much actually. This one actually sold for a steal. The last PSA 10 auto of this sold for 268 on March 24th as a PSA 10.
Oh wow.
I know it makes this look like it's way too expensive.
That's on. Is that on card?
Oh, you know it is Revolution.
How is that so? People just don't give Revolution the love it deserves.
They really don't. They really don't. What is that? Volpa? That is not what I've been thinking at all.
Or is it?
I've been on a ton of cheapies today to try to figure out some giveaways. We are currently waiting just J.K. Dobbins, and this was going to be used as a giveaway if it was one. So maybe we get this one right now.
Wait, is it Volpa or Volpe? Pay? Like P-A-Y?
It would be P-A-Y, though, he would have wrote.
You would think. Because I always said Volpe. Jimbo always says Volp.
What if it's neither?
And what if it's neither this entire time?
Nate, check this out. Did you see the first Aaron Ashby offering? I have to presume in PWCC weekly auction.
I did, and pretty healthy price for a PSA 10 base. All things considered.
All things considered, that the raw is what, 50 cents or less?
Yeah, probably around there. I mean, I've seen a lot of other PSA 10s for Bowman base cards that are not $19. You know?
Yeah. Yep.
It is pay. It is whole pay.
Okay.
Let's go.
There's like something's restored to the galaxy because I've heard him say Volt before, and I'm like, I don't think that's it. Or at least I didn't feel like that was right. Hey, how cool is this Charles Woodson card? This retro thing? It's sick.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
If it was gold hollow out of 10, I know it would look just so
What's
cool.
weird is you're saying retro. It says retro series, but he's in a Packers jersey.
Yes. What about it?
Oh, it's just I think of Charles Woodson retro as in a Raiders jersey.
Yes, I agree with you, but I'm assuming this just means like not currently playing.
That makes sense.
Did you see this card? Robinson Cano, Derek Jeter, and Alex Rodriguez from 2012. Oh, there we go. Our first giveaway of the night. J.K. Dobbins, SGC 9.5, red, white, and blue prism. Maybe a bounce back year off the injury. maybe.
I always like a good buy off injury, though people were harassing him because they don't believe in the Ravens outside of
Also,
Lamar
Baltimore.
running.
Oh, Lamar. I really want to give away this Mason Mount sticker PSA 9 rookie because he is doing really well right now, and I don't think enough people are recognizing it.
Tom, what would you like us to win for a giveaway?
Oh, I was just bidding on the. I think that I guess let me know from the bottom of this list here, or around the bottom. Would you like an Aaron Ashby? Charles Woodson? I was also thinking, Nate, what are the odds that this was a giveaway we won a couple weeks ago? Or not months ago, the very first
Yeah, I was about
auction.
to say. Wasn't that a while ago?
No, that was a long time ago. Yeah.
From the sound of it, you're going to be able to buy Gabriel Martinelli cards for giveaways pretty soon.
Bro,
Here.
6,000. This thing jumped like crazy. It's up to 6,500. It is a sick card, though. Very cool. Oh, up to 5,750 in the draw. I do too much market watching.
Ooh, speaking of Ravens, real quick. Can you look up Marquise Brown?
In here?
Yeah.
No, wait. What? Can you look him up? Because I'm trying to find stuff to bid on. There's only 2.5 minutes. And
that's right. We have way less time now. My bad. Never mind.
No, you're good.
There was just a couple Marquise Brown cards that were rare and ending tonight.
Oh, well, I couldn't bid on them anyways at this point.
No, I know.
You're just interested.
I was just
Hollywood Brown.
Yep.
Oh, I'm thinking like mostly the plan is probably to save some coin for the following auction, from the high end perspective or higher end $1,000 range. Just because I'm not crazily in love with any certain cards tonight in this range. Although, dude, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm an idiot talking right now because I would normally just dismiss this automatically. But with Devontae Adams there, Derek Carr, I know they're in a super tough division. We're talking about an NTRPA at 25.
Still, super tough division. You're not wrong.
Okay, let me sauce you some data.
Okay.
BGS 9.5 sold for $6,200 on October 21st, 2021. Yes, it's a 9.5, but this is also $5,000 cheaper.
Okay.
It's got a 9 auto. I mean, I'm sure that this other one had a 9 auto too. His autos are trash, and these are always a little streaky. Just not worth the risk to you? I don't know. It might not be, but
I would say if Vegas Dave is willing to buy it, we should not be.
Hey, wait. Tyrese Maxey. I love this kid.
I do too.
Dude, he shot 44% from 3 this year, second best in the last 9 years. Sold for 1,000 to 125. Should we bid?
Yes.
I think so. I'd be
hedge our bet. The Bucks don't win the championship. The 76ers do. Tyrese Maxey through the roof.
Always try to find.
And then hedge our bet again with the DeAndre Ayton right next to it.
How'd that happen? Were we not just winning? And then got outbid within like 2 seconds? This is still a pretty decent price right there. I'm happy right there. I don't know. I feel like that we got ourselves in a dogfight, which seemed like we were going to have a chance, but now I'm not sure.
Just go get us the
hey, what's the name of that guy? What's the name of that guy?
Greg Jones?
Yeah.
Greg Jones.
Oh, he's still going.
Never trust somebody with 2 first names. That's what I always say.
Do you like him that much? We should bid more than that?
Well, I just think the last one went for 157. So if you can get it for like $100, it's worth it.
The last 959?
Yeah. Probably this exact card.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's only a pop 1 for BGS 9.5. Let's toss a little bit in there. I don't know if it's going to be winning. Okay. We're in the lead right now. And a few cards just closed here. I don't know. Probably the Ashby closed. Here is sold. Hey, what about Aaron Nola, bro? Is he like supposed to do well this year or no?
A lot of those. Oh, closed. Interesting. A lot of those guys that were really good a couple years ago are kind of disappointments now. Hey, what about Cooper Kupp's stat line Donruss 2017, number to 17? SGC 9. You ever heard of that?
I'm not bidding on that.
You ever heard of that though? Stat line Donruss?
No.
I've never seen it in my life.
What are you talking about?
There's this Cooper Cup, Donruss stat line. It's literally stat line is written in the middle of the card. And I've never seen something like it from Donruss, but it's numbered to 17. It's a rookie. And it's also only $88. Just got a bid as I was talking about it.
Interesting. Nate, in all honesty, do you think that, I mean, I imagine the answer is yes. You know, this thing, if it closes at this point, it's like $1,000 cheaper than the last sale. Have to think it's World Affairs with the Russian connection.
Probably.
I just can't.
I would have to imagine.
But remember, so Kovalchuk's already retired, Nate. He's done playing.
Okay.
So it's not like that, like,
but he's still Russian.
No, I know. I understand. But remember, doesn't also mean that they are bad.
Oh, hey, really quick. I finally found it. Marquise Brown, ticket stub auto number to 15. PSA 9? How much do you think it's at right now?
Oh,
Keep in mind, Marquise Brown had his first 1,000-yard season last year at 1,008 yards, 6 touchdowns, and not a ton of Lamar Jackson.
I don't know.
$64.
$64?
$64 for an out of 15 ticket stub contenders auto numbered PSA 9.
That's crazy.
Isn't that insane? It's like,
yeah,
it feels like that's a really good deal since he's a number 1 wide receiver on a playoff team next year.
That is crazy, actually. All right, well, Benzema's on fire. I don't even want to look at that card. I don't want to think about that guy. Tuesday, it's going to be different. It's going to be different. Also, who's seen the Stephen A. Smith SNL skit when it was about LeBron and the Heat? Because I literally want to buy this card and give it away just because of that skit. Because when he talks about Mario Chalmers, it's like the funniest thing ever. Jay Farrow does Stephen A. So we have 2 cards, presumably, if we win this Mason Mount, which it looks like we're going to. And one has got to be for the Giannis giveaway, which I actually don't even know what that's at. So then y'all will have to pick what you all want, either between the Dobbins and that Mount. I don't think that we're going to win multiple. And, dude, the Herbert, Nate, it's on a run. It's at 7,500. That last sale was
you were
like,
hating on it.
I wasn't hating. I was asking a question.
Just kidding.
This would put it at 93. The last sale was like around that 80-something. And Morant, White Sparkle, as expected, is absolutely booming. Stained Glass Giannis is at 38. It's being extended. Dude, this thing is so rare. I literally can't find any of these in sold nature.
Buy it.
Sold history. Oh, I said nature.
Buy
no, Nate. That's so expensive.
Dude, it's a sick card. For The Office.
Yeah, let's just buy a $4,000 card for The Office. Why not? Acts like we have money, just $4,000 to spend like that. This Ronaldo is still stuck at 33. Jersey number Trey is moving up. Hey, this is interesting because this jersey number Trey, I found the raw sale of this. It was back on 6/24, so day before my birthday, 2020. Sold for $3,300, and currently the PSA Authentic is at $3,000. So that would be virtually no growth if it ended right now. Noir Zion Sneaker Spotlight rookie. Love that card, but
PSA? Is it PSA 7 or something?
No, PSA 7 did sell though for $2,400.
They're all, I mean, I feel like
they're all destroyed.
Every single Sneaker Spotlight I've ever seen is a PSA 7.
Yeah. Pete, you having problems with the bidding? We haven't had problems right now. I know you said phone bidding, but interesting. I don't know. I hope that gets solved, or that's not actually a problem and maybe just a network connection thing or something. Oh, let's see. Some of these things are going to be closing here. I wonder what that. Oh, no. Did we miss out on Greg Jones?
Nope, right there.
Greg Jones is
still
still
we winning it?
We're not winning it. We got outbid again.
Jerk faces.
Maxi closed at 1050. That's around the last sale, somewhere in that range. I would have liked it. Maybe we should have went for it. Maybe that was. Yeah, I don't know. That actually looks like a pretty decent buy.
You know how I feel about optic contenders anyways.
I know I'm not in love with optic contenders either, which is why I didn't like push to automatically put in a massive bid to try to win. A couple of these first edition PSA 10s here. I don't know. There was a Fatih green of 99.
Is that Torkelson first edition?
It is, yeah. Do you like it?
Not for that much money.
Do you know how much they sell for the Blues?
No.
I don't either.
I just don't like it for that much money because he's already in the majors.
Oh yeah, how's he playing to start the year? Do you know or no?
He's not hitting, so there's that. But none of the young guys are hitting. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah, right. I think that we won the amount. So someone's gonna either. Well, you all have to pick actually. Yeah, currently we've got 2 giveaways. So let us know in the chat soonish or now if you want to. We need one for the Honest Stained Glass giveaway. If we might win one more card for a giveaway, but Mount PSA 9 rookie sticker or JK Diamonds SGC 95 red, white, and blue prism.
Hey, did you know that Walgreens has just boxes of stickers now? Like the Road to Qatar boxes of stickers, they got them at Walgreens.
Oh, really?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's really interesting. That's crazy. Giannis is still at 3,800. Championship tags. These things are pretty sick, actually, but RJ Barrett, not so sick. I mean, I know people like him. It's a rookie, so. Oh,
that Debo's still calling your name, dude.
It's not calling my name at all.
That Steph Curry auto out of 15 is calling your name.
That's actually pretty sick. I always question these authentic things. You always wonder, like, you would just like to know, man, does this have a crease through the center of the card? Like, it's just hard to buy a card like this, especially where it's not like his RPA 95 NT or something with that.
Because if they get a PSA authenticated, do they really have to disclose that it has if you buy a raw and they don't disclose a crease, shame on them, return. But if you buy a PSA authentic and they don't disclose a crease because it's in the slab, I don't know. It seems like you should, but
yeah, I know. I don't think so though. I mean, you're buying, a PSA authentic. You have to assume it's just the card as is, but also I don't know. It's a tough situation. It's a complicated question for sure.
Yeah.
Dominguez exquisite.
You don't want that Shea? You haven't once talked about that Shea?
I brought it up. You just didn't hear me. I said we got a nice Shea here, but it is already over the last sale from like January, December. Just not. I don't feel like that tonight's our night for a big boy. And also one of the ones I was kind of thinking about, the Fatih Green of 99. I think it already sold, but we might. Nate, what do you think the limit is? So you like this guy, right? Like, I know you like the difference in price, but do you like the guy himself?
Yeah, Marky. Greg Jones definitely has talent. He's like a back end top 100 guy. I do believe he is already like 22, 21, 22. Let me find out for you. He's 24. Whew, he's even a little bit older than I thought.
So probably not.
But he also is a back top 100 guy where, he does well, and who's to say what could happen?
Tom, we have nothing selling this week. We didn't commit any cards to sell this week for the flip quest. We're holding a few of them for a little bit longer. I mean, I guess if we can get it for like a little bit over $100, why not? Okay, well, we're in the lead right now. I feel like we need one more card for a giveaway if the cards play it right. Okay, we're in the lead on this. I really want to give that away. It's a sick card. Also, Mauer throwbacks. These things were at like $10 today. I was like, oh, that'd be really fun for a giveaway. They're super rare, like very rare, but they're over 100 now.
Twins hit 6 home runs in a day, and people flock to
Joe Mauer cards. Yeah. So Giannis Prism Silver PSA 8s at 4,400. I feel like this is going to keep going on a run, but this is significantly cheaper than what all of the last sales of that card is, which is like $8,000 around there. So if anyone is in the market for Prism Giannis Silver PSA 8, now would be the time.
Ooh, pretty soon here, the Orioles might be the only last undefeated or unwinning team.
Red Sox are coming back to win or something?
They are up 4-3, bottom 9.
There we go. Adam's got our first read off here with his 1. He's got the Topps Chrome Sapphire Devers PSA 10, which
Oh,
we
nice.
did very briefly earlier.
Saw that. That went for like 500 something.
Congrats.
I feel
Nice.
like there was another one on here, and I just forgot to read it. One second.
You might need to scroll back.
I'm scrolling back. We're on the move.
Giannis stained glass is at 3,900. Still moving on.
Big John won a 2014 Topps Mike Trout #1 CSG 9.
Mike Trout
That's
number
the one
one.
I saw.
Wait, what year?
2014 Topps update, probably.
Oh, cool.
Or Topps update. Topps. I don't remember. Probably just Topps. Obviously, why would he be in Topps update?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Normally, I do like super well with like tiredness, but I stay up for qualifying on Saturday night or Friday night until nearly 3 a.m. and last night for the race until like 2:30. So no
I hear
excuses,
ya.
mate. No excuses.
And I golfed 9 holes walking and walked to the right every single time off the tee box.
You madman. You absolute madman. Big John, what do you get, Nate?
Jay Butts, Orange Prism 2019 out of 49, SGC 95.
Jay Butts.
I like that little move. You know, Jimmy Butler, maybe he wins a championship this year with the Heat. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he secures a championship down the line, and you have a nice low-numbered card of him from any year. Who
Don't
knows?
talk like that, Nate. We're all in on the Bucks winning back-to-back. Or at least I am.
No, we're all in on oh wait, no, Tyrese Maxey. We did not hedge our bet, so never mind.
No, I wish I would have won that. That was actually one of the ones I would have been more open to winning tonight. We got these two golds here going at $7,000 each. Not extended yet. Neither of these Giannis's extended yet either.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
What?
Stained glass, in which you get somebody to you buy that, and then you get your guy that makes the frames to make a stained glass frame with the middle being that card.
Hey, I take back what I said. If you're in the market for a Giannis Prism Silver PSA 8, don't listen to me. That was a mistake. I actually looked up a 9 on accident earlier. PSA 9's around 9,000. 8's right around what this is going to end at after buyer's premium. So I hope that no one looked at this and said, let me place $8,000 bid because Aaron said so. That was a mistake. I rescind that very quickly there. Yeah, Nate, that would be so cool, actually.
Wouldn't that be sick?
Yeah, that'd be super
Imagine
cool.
a stained glass frame with that in the middle.
Dude, yeah, the frame guy's super good too. I just actually got another.
I bet he could do a stained glass frame. We should find out by buying this card.
You know, I can get us like a stained glass Giannis some other card for so much cheaper.
That's fair.
I love it. But bro, it's a lot.
Ooh, actually, I like Pete's idea better. You might as well go full window and just insert a bunch of stained glass cards.
Dude, let's just build a stained glass.
Let's build the set. 2013 stained glass set. Get one of everyone. I gotta imagine the Anthony Bennett one is really cheap.
These things are like actually pretty. Like you can get sunlight through them. I wonder how good this thing looks when sunlight comes through it. Oh no, another bid on the silver PSA.
And I wonder what would happen to it if you had long exposure to sunlight.
That's also a good idea. Or good, not good idea. Good.
Well, not if you have some UV protection on the
UV protected slab shields.
Yeah.
Which no longer are ours if people are wanting to show your slabs. Slab shield UV protection. Would actually work on that. Baker's up to 15.25 and Debo's at like the same price. Nate, which one are you like? Yeah, about.
Give me the Debo.
Oh man. Oh, Baker just sold for 18.30. Debo's gonna sell for more. Oh no. Outbid on the Mario Chalmers.
BLK, you know what you have to do. You have to put that in a stained glass setting.
You built the full stained glass set? Man. That looks so cool, man. That looks so cool.
Wait, what's going on here?
What do you mean?
Was that Mario Chalmers?
Dude, I brought that thing up like 4 times. Where have you been?
Really?
Yeah, I said
Oh
I'm
man,
trying to win this to.
I've been in and out of my own PWCC tabs, tracking things, card ladder.
Did you hear me talk about Saturday Night Live with Stephen A. Smith, played by Jay Farrow, where he does back when LeBron was on the Heat? And he talks about Mario Chalmers.
Yeah.
He shouldn't even be close to the ball in the fourth quarter of an NBA basketball game.
In the fourth quarter.
Exactly, dude. I love that skit. So I want to win it, give it away, although you'd be heartbroken because he's a Kansas boy.
Well, hey, Mario Chalmers, he was the champion before last Monday when Kansas won another championship.
Do you know what happens, everyone? So basically, Nate's fantasy team starts stinking. They all get injured. He's not going to win anymore. So now he deflects all of his insertions of flexing to now Kansas winning a championship for the rest of the time.
I did not win. I got third place, but the dude, Sam, not my brother Sam, but other Sam, he was in first place all year, 20-1, 1 loss to me. He had every single like Cole Anthony, DeMar DeRozan, all those guys that popped off this year, he had on his team, but he also had just the dudes he spent a ton of money on and were really good. And he was like unbeatable, and then he loses in the championship game.
Oh, yikes!
He had the most points in the league by like 600.
That's crazy. This Zion Blue Shimmer Auto is a short print. It's a BGS 10. It's at 62.50. The last sale of this card, I was actually considering it all the way back. I think it's in October's like PWCC monthly auction. It sold for like 4,000 something, the 9.5, back when I was hoping to play this year. There's just so much. I don't know. I love Zion. I just wish he could get back to playing like he did last season. But man, Giannis still going the stained glass. Anyone who bid, or who not bid, who commented, I guess at this point over like 5,000 and is out unless it gets extended. This is at 7,500 still going. There's been plenty of cards that have sold, so I'm gonna want to go and check those out.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, over 5,000. Over. Okay.
Yeah, because you can't guess over. Kobe, this Kobe Sports Illustrated for kids is at 675 now. Like I said, the last sale was like 400 and something, or at least that I know of, until that it's a 10 sold for like 90K. Mukoko Gold Refractor rookie PSA 9s at 270. The last sale that was a raw for like 500. But he is pretty risky. I mean, he's super, super young. But the last sale was a raw for 500 on January 27, 2022. Nate, I feel like that we should just like take like, if we could, and try like $350, buy the Gold Refractor rookie. Just forget about it. Forget about it. I don't know. I mean, it's pretty darn cheap, and the card's super hard to pull. We both know how hard cards like that are to pull.
We've both ripped quite a bit of Topps Chrome. If it was easy to pull any top rookie gold, it's insane how hard it is. I've hit more like Mbappe color and Ronaldo color than I have good rookie color.
Yeah,
except no, that Kamavinga Topps finest orange.
It is. Yeah, it is. It is.
And
very
the Pedri purple.
That was a nice one, dude. He's on fire right now. I saw someone ask earlier about Pedri and interested in it. I mean, I have technically a Stadium Club orange refractor auto at 25 PSA 10. Super nice card. BLK, hey, thank you. Thanks for appreciating it. Doing the live auctions here on Sunday, super fun. This week it doesn't seem like we're gonna come away with anything big, but maybe next week. I suppose that. Oh wait, hey. We're already outbid on that. Wow, that happened fast. We get outbid on this.
Did my Greg Jones end and we just forgot?
That's what I was going to bring up. Oh, baby, we did buy a card tonight. Shout out Nate, $105 on Greg Jones.
That's $52 cheaper than the last sale. Shout out us.
We'll take it. Now we just need Greg Jones to become a top 100 prospect, have a couple people tweet about him, and then have that thing be like
well, he is currently a top 100 prospect by MLB Pipeline. But he's 91. So if we can get him jumping up into the 50s.
Yeah,
That'd be
50s. Cool. I like it.
Also, it's super cheap, $105. I mean, that for a Speckle auto number to 71, BGS 95 already, you can't even grade the card for $105, pretty much.
That is true. Unless you want to wait forever.
Unless you want to wait 4 months.
Dude, there's for sure a Mario Chalmers collector who just hates me right now for bidding on this. Like, I'm trying to buy it to give it away and just keep on pushing up in price. I do like Antoine Winfield, though, because I feel like that is like an every 3 episode type of thing. I played middle school football against Antoine Winfield Jr.
You know what else Aaron did? He pulled a 2005 Topps Finest X Factor Gold of LeBron.
False. It wasn't X Factor, but what was jersey number? No, but facts. Hey, Minnesota, super loaded with talent for professional athletes, and I happen to get crushed by a bunch of them. So this is now our giveaway focus for a third giveaway, which would only really be 2 because one has to go to the Guess the Price giveaway. Antoine Winfield Jr., Blue Ice rookie out of 99 PSA 9. He's made some plays in the Super Bowl too, so might as well.
Also, shout out Andrew, because he is very much correct. I guess I'm technically complimenting Andrew for complimenting me, but whatever. So that was like a backhanded way of complimenting myself. But there are going to be a ton of guys graduating off the top 100 list. So if Greg Jones just does decently well, he could move up 20 spots just because guys are graduating in front of him.
There you go. Nate, I believe in your method there. Do you know what that actually sounds like? It sounds like the guys Pierre Gasly, who unfortunately didn't get P8 on yesterday.
Wait, did he get 9th? Did he place 9th?
He got 9th, which is still good because he started in 11th. The qualifying wasn't the best. But moving up 2 spots, pretty good. And he should have gotten 8th until his brakes locked up on the last few laps, which stung. But what was I going to say? Oh, Verstappen DNF, so it helps him place a spot higher because he obviously would have finished.
Oh yeah, that same thing. Guys DNF and you get higher positioning.
Yep, and technically
off list, you get higher positioning as long as you play well. There's plenty of guys that you're like, yeah, he can jump up 20 spots as long as he plays well, and then he plays poorly and drops off the list completely.
Yeah, true.
Also, I need to go get a drink of water real quick.
All right, well, hurry up. Make it fast. I want to see those wheels. Well, I can't really see them, but you know what I'm saying. I'll bid on the Winfield already too. What the heck? I feel like that this is just a losing battle right now. I feel like that these 2 cards are just going to go to collectors, and I feel like I'm just doing a disservice by trying to win them from them to give them away. How about this? We will sit tight tonight on the extra giveaways because we have 2, but we can only give away 1 because one of them has to go to the Guess the Price winner. Everyone in the comments right now, drop a comment right here with which card you'd rather have as a giveaway. Mason Mount 2019 Prism Premier League sticker PSA 9 rookie. It is a rookie. It's population 1 of 6 with 5 grade higher, so it's not like that there's thousands of these things graded. There probably won't be thousands of them graded from the sheer fact that it's probably not valuable enough to, which could help if people start to go to his market more. He's playing super well right now. And then J.K. Dobbins, Prism Red, White, and Blue rookie SGC 9.5. So drop a vote. Just say Mount or Dobbins in the chat. And that is going to be the card we will give away tonight to you all for hanging out here. Last time we gave away 3 cards. We'll generally try to do 2 here on YouTube. But we did 3 last week, and we just couldn't get an extra one for cheap tonight. Wow.
I see what you're doing here. You just wanted everyone to be like, you just wanted everyone to talk about your favorite player.
Dude, I'm scheming. I'm just kidding.
He is.
Mac Attack doesn't want either. Well, hey, guess what?
Greg Jones. Keep your hands off my Greg Jones. That's what I say.
That's funny. Wow, there's only like 1 Dobbins in here. Okay, Mount it is.
Or Aaron, check this out. Or do you want a Logitech camera? You see this bad boy?
We know that thing's broke.
No. Check this out. So sometimes when you go in garage selling, it pays to know random things. And I knew that thing was like $150 new, and I broke the last one.
You bought another one?
And I find this at a garage sale for $5.
$5?
$5.
Are you Gary?
So I was like, all right, if it doesn't work, I'm out $5. If it does work,
I'm up 150.
Well, no.
I'm just messing with you. Hey, by the way, check in on these top 3 cards here, dude. I guess that maybe we are wrong. Well, this thing isn't going to sell for as much straight value wise. It might get. It's going to go over the last sale dollar wise. I'm saying after fees if you're a seller, but are all 3 of these going to close right here? Oh, it's still going. And the stained glass, I think, ends here, end of the line. This is a huge sale, man. This is someone preparing for the playoffs right here, I think, on this Giannis Silver PSA 8. This closed at 56.40. The last sale was like 4,800 on this, Nate. I'm super pumped about the playoffs. So excited for the Bucks to be back in the playoffs. And this
it's gotten to the point where like regular season doesn't even matter for the Bucks.
No, get that 3 seed. That was our goal.
You're not going to miss the playoffs at all. So just get to the playoffs and then beat whoever you have to beat. DJ Quicksilva. Oh, you pulled it up.
You got it.
Getting that Kobe SI.
That one we actually had up here on the screen. It already ended though.
Yeah, because he bought it.
Oh, duh. Mine is just not with it right now. I'm just thinking about, dude. I'm just thinking about this. I'm thinking about, oh my gosh, how many goals and assists does Mount have this year? More than Saka, more than Martinelli, more than Emil Smith Rowe, and then wow, holy cow, like 40 people has voted for Mason Mount for the giveaway.
Dude, I don't even want to. Martinelli just got absolutely murdered in the Slab Stocks FC post.
Dude, he got
like nobody's high on him.
Wait, Nate, we do know that Prism, they gave him a rookie logo a year after he had tons of top rookies, though, right? That's why a lot of people were not high on that card.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Big price.
Also, Bless and Break says that the Giannis stained glass went criminally cheap, Aaron.
Well, it's hard to know. It's hard to know on that because the normal stained glass sell for 1,100 or 1,775 on November 15th. There's like no data on the blue parallel. So sure, maybe it did sell really cheap, but it's a sick card regardless. And wow, 10,200 on this card. So it did sell over the last sale of this card, which was 9,720. If you bought it and flipped it, I don't think you would have ended up making money after selling fees, but still 10,200 went for more than I thought I was going to do tonight. And this one went for significantly cheaper than the last raw sale, although 7,000 seems like a ton for a raw sale of that card. So I'm not even really sure how correct that would be. And wow, all these are like ending right now, actually. Finest Ronaldo Red Auto went for 1950. That seems like it's a good buy still. And 2160 on the RJ Barrett Championship Tag Rookie Patch. This was a really rare card here. Pop 1 of 1. If you're a Lightning fan or if you're a hockey collector, I'm sure this was high in your wish list for tonight. Victor Hedman, one of the best defenders in the NHL. 1,530 for the UD exclusives, numbered out of 100. We also had the Mukoko Gold close at 400. It was a decent deal. I just don't think we will end up winning it. We kept on bidding. It kept on getting outbid, so might as well let someone else get a better deal on it. And then Jason Dominguez, PSA 9, sold for 1,200 from Exquisite. Chalmers went for 5,880. See, there are definitely 2 collectors on there, and then me just trying to snag one for a giveaway. And then Aaron Nola, I'm not really sure about this card in general because it's not even close to a rookie. And it's, I don't know, it's an interesting card to grade, I guess. And then the Mauers sold. So how many cards are even left? Just one. No, Crosby's gone too. So now we have to go to all items. So all of the ones we were bidding on have ended.
Gone. Dude, speaking of interesting cards to grade, sometimes you go through these. I look at all pages and pages and pages of cards of these to put into the email.
Yeah.
And man, talk about PSA having a major backlog. You see cards that would never even be thought of being sent in to get graded nowadays, like non-prospect Bowman base of Willie Adames or something. You're like,
just like the most ridiculous things is what you're saying.
Yeah. So
wow,
when you said blue supposed to be hard to grade, that's what reminded me.
That's crazy. Special pack given to those who bought a case of innovation. Wow. No wonder why there's not that many of them that sell.
You could have bought it, Aaron.
What?
You should have bought it.
$5,400? Nate's acting like that stuff grows on trees.
It does. Money literally grows on trees.
Well, okay.
Made of paper.
Tannehill logo patch auto. Kurt Warner. Is that like an
That's a sick patch?
No, that is a sick patch. Topps Chrome Mini. That was one of the weirdest sets of all time. I think I ripped a box of 2014 Topps Chrome Mini and pulled like a Tyler Lockett auto. I think I have like 10 or something. Oof, man. Some of the saddest news that's came out recently is Dwayne Haskins. Man, that was just bad situation. Bad, so sad.
I just
Yeah,
don't what I don't understand is why was he walking on the freeway?
I know, and I feel like that's the information that unless you're there, you just don't really know. So it's incredibly hard to even make a thought of it, from this far away. I don't know.
It's just so hard to fathom. I don't
I know.
understand.
There's a lot of people that are in cards that were like close to him. I know. I think his name's like IMAV or something. IMAV R on Instagram. He was his like videographer for a bit. I think with Redskins and Steelers or Redskins at the time. But man, just not good. Not good.
24, married.
Oh man, stop talking. It makes me sick. I'm almost 24. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Like literally in a few months, I'm 24.
I feel so bad for his wife. I just can't imagine. She's probably young too.
Yeah, probably.
Ugh.
Holy cow, that just seems cheap. Those things are pretty cool, but PSA 6, I know it's a PSA 6, but 135. What else we got going on? We got only 16 cards left now. A lot of them being these Pokemon ones. Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos?
Yeah.
Love it. Dude, first pitch as a Philly hit a home run the other day.
I saw that. We don't have. This is a really interesting one there, Mewtwo. But this is a jumbo. I think this is a jumbo. No, I don't think so. Actually, there are jumbos in that set. It kind of looks like it, but might just be bigger dimensions than normal. MJ from 85 star, last 11 rookie of the years at 1675. The amount of excitement I have for some of these last cards here is not incredibly high. I guess you have a Castellanos throwback and an Anthony Rizzo throwback are about your only other modern cards here on the list, and then all of them are random Pokemon cards from the 90s. Although I do love this Flying Pikachu. I think to this day, well, maybe I don't have that one anymore. I had a Flying Pikachu Hollow from Rising Rivals. I think the set was. If the Raptors win this year, you will buy Drake the LeBron logo man. That is a lot of money. Brewers offense. Yeah, well, hey, we won today finally. So thank goodness, man. It was not looking good to start.
Here's the thing. Last year, the Brewers offense was also very, very, very.
Well, we turned it around in a big way when Adames came.
And but then we got to the postseason. It was meh. And now we're sitting here again, and you're looking at the moves, and it's like, all right, Andrew McCutchen and Michael Conforto should help, but it's still mostly you need Christian Yelich to be Christian Yelich because you're paying him a ton of money to be Christian Yelich. If Christian Yelich is not Christian Yelich, you don't have that superstar in the middle of your lineup that everyone fears.
Guess what? He drove in a run today, finally.
Hey, he had a double.
He did.
And he has like 3 walks in the season.
Like to see it. Love to see it, actually. BLK, I'm about to send a huge card to PWCC. What is that one? What are you going to send there?
It's a stained glass set.
True. Okay, while we are waiting for some of these last ones to sell, since there is not too much, we will have to, we don't have to, but we will go and look at some of the other ones that sold from tonight that we were kind of keeping an eye on, but also we're going to do the giveaway for this Mason Mount PSA 9 sticker rookie right now. So I'm going to put a line in the chat, and underneath the line, put a number 1, numerical value of 1, and that's it with your comment. Don't put any letters next to it. You can start typing after you put that, I guess, if you want to. Make my life harder, but that's okay.
Tom, I will not be influenced into shenanigans this week.
No shenanigans. Don't make Aaron sad again. All right, here are the items. Ooh, what? Do you remember what the PSA 9 sold for, Nate?
Was it like 11K?
It was like 15K.
15K? That's
a huge difference, though. Massive. 28,200 on that. Tiger ended today, BGS 9.5 at 22,800 for the odd 900.
Pete asked a question about Jeremy Pena. Aaron, do you know who Jeremy Pena is?
I know that Jimbo likes him.
Aaron, did you listen to Dinging Corners 2 weeks ago when I talked about him?
I know that Jimbo posted Instagram reels with him in as like a Pena sandwich or something.
Bro. You didn't listen to Dang Corner. Shame, shame, shame. Pete, I don't remember what your question was, though.
Oh my gosh, go scroll up. Oh,
Dude, I'd be
Nate,
scrolling for
I thought
hours.
I thought he just put it here now. Sorry. I didn't read what he said. I just said, did you miss? I think you might have missed it. But
We
yeah.
missed it, but Jeremy Pena is very interesting, and he was super cheap, Aaron. I'm talking like $10 mojos, if not a little bit cheaper, that are now like $30.
Wow, that's crazy. Herbert, the gold 1 of 1, so PSA 10 so for 9K, the same as a PSA 10 blue auto. Nate, here we go. Which one are you taking? And same with the chat. Hey, which one are you taking here? Herbert Blue Auto out of 99 PSA 10 from Optic Contenders, or the 1 of 1 gold vinyl PSA 10 from Phoenix?
So what you're asking me is a super refractor looking gold vinyl looking card from a set I do kind of appreciate in Phoenix, or a blue auto numbered at 99 of a set I don't really appreciate in Optic Contenders.
That is what I'm asking you.
I think you already know the answer.
Say it. I have to hear it.
I'm taking the gold vinyl.
That's a tough one. I'm not a huge fan of
But
Optic.
that's probably just me because I just don't really like Optic Contenders.
Personally, I like this card. Like, I actually like how it looks. Do I like Optic Contenders as a set from value standpoint, given that there's normal contenders? Not really. This looks cool. I think I go with my first gut, and it's get the auto. Let's get the auto. There's a lot of autos out there. Fun.
Let's answer Pete's question. He has a first Bowman gold auto number to 50 of them. Should I grade it or sell it raw? Obviously his market is super hot. Hits a home run while his parents are being talked to on the broadcast.
Oh, yes, I remember seeing that now.
Yeah.
Okay, I saw that.
So hot name, opening day roster, starting shortstop, 24 years old, hits a home run. That being said, Pete, I do think you can get that graded really quick. You could send it into SGC for $75 and get it back in like 2 days.
Yeah. Or send in for $40 and get graded in like 5 business days.
And then just having it graded would as long as it looks good, that should, his market shouldn't cool off in 2 days or 3 days. If you get it out tomorrow morning, you could probably get it back by like Thursday with shipping.
Wow, Nate, really quick. Are we starting to see maybe the PSA 10 premium for rare cards a little slower right now? 5,500 for the PSA 10, 43. So still $1,200 more. It's still there, but that's not as much as other cards have been. 3x stuff like that. That's a lot closer. Derek Rose sold huge, 3,840. Also, if you're wondering why the number ones are coming to the comments right now, it's because we're giving away a Mason Mount rookie sticker PSA 9. Put a number 1 in the chat, and within 1 minute, 10:15 p.m. Central Time, we will close off the contest. Nate, that's a Tease auto sold for 3,360.
Which is what, half $1,000 less than what it used to?
No, it was like $600 less than in March.
Oh.
But still, it's still a little bit of drop. There was something I want to point out here but Nate was talking. This one, the Ja Morant. Bro, does this speak to the select brand getting quite watered down? This is the true gold, PSA 10, 8,400. We're talking a white sparkle with terrible centering. I get that it's rare, 20 around printed, somewhere in that range. We don't know. 7,800.
That is terrible centering.
Oh, yeah, it's bad. It's probably like 70-30.
How does that get PSA 9? I feel like if the centering's that bad,
shouldn't that be like an 8 at least?
It should be an 8
at the very best. All right, and here we go. Closing off the giveaway right now. So this line, no shenanigans from Nate or Tom, that ends the giveaway entries. So I will now compile the things I've completely forgot. This might be the first auction.
Shout out Tom for the lack of shenanigans.
Shout out to
Not
Aaron. We missed the last card to sell. The first auction, we missed the last one to sell. I guess that's what happens when there's like 9 Pokemon cards left. Oh, the rest.
No, we didn't even get to ask.
That's what I'm saying.
Victor, I like it. Victor is my choice.
Oh, for what?
For your third run through of the giveaway.
What are you talking? Oh, I see. All right. Well, now I have to flip back to these sales because there's nothing fun for you all to look at because the auction has closed. So there we go. That's the close of PWCC weekly auction number 12. Now I'm just going to get these names compiled. That ended pretty quick. Nate, normally we have those couple cards there that
we're usually like 8 minutes past this, 9 minutes past this. It's like 10:25 usually.
Yeah. Now
I think everyone was kind of feeling the same way you were.
Yeah, and like don't get me wrong, there was nice cards, right? But like it was just like normally I'm like, yeah, I want this one, I want that one, a couple of them, but
and maybe it's because where we're at, you know, baseball season just started, so you're not really looking forward to buying baseball cards for the start of the season. Basketball season playoffs is starting really soon here. Last game of the season was like tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Tonight, right?
Yeah, it was tonight. Last game of the regular season was tonight. Basketball playoffs starting soon though.
Yeah. So it's like I don't know. It's just one of those things that maybe we're just and no football news coming for another 20 days with the draft.
You're not going to want to duel me next week.
Why?
Because there is a card that I must win next week. Must win. Show you right after you. What? Say something?
What is it?
Oh, I'm trying to get the things.
Okay. All right,
I'm trying to get the giveaway names together because I have to delete out all the comments since that took a little bit of time. All right, I finally got it though. And this is for the Mason Mountain rookie sticker. Then I'll flip back and actually we won't flip back to this. Well, no, we will. Sorry.
You know what blows? Jay says everyone's dollar is going to WWE Prism and F1 Chrome. What blows my mind about that WWE Prism is I just walked into Target yesterday, and you go to the sports card shelf, and there's nothing but Topps WWE, but plenty of Topps WWE blasters, and yet people will spend $1,300, $1,400 on a box of Prism WWE. And the John Cena didn't even get paid for.
We gotta give Jacob some shine here. He said he's going to sleep. Well, hopefully he hears us say this, otherwise he's missed out on the best part of the night. Picked up a Serena and a MJ Sweet Shot auto. Not gonna lie, I don't know how much I sold for it, and wasn't really tracking those specific cards. But you said it was your most you ever spent on cards, so congrats. It's always a very big rush to do that. So I hope you enjoy those purchases. And here we go. This is for the Mason Mountain sticker 3 times. 1. A lot of names tonight. They all want the Mason Mountain, man. They all want some Mason Mountain. I love it. 2. Nate, what was your pick?
All right, where's Victor? Victor Garcia, number 43.
Nick Foles, baby. Nick Foles, 27. Let's go. 3. Sean gets number 1.
Oh, no. Oh, 26. Victor, we moved up. Let's go.
Yo, where's Nick?
43 to 26. No big deal.
Nick Foles is 20 or 34, I think.
Oh, I think wow, you're bad luck.
Sean, info@slabstocks.com. There you go. Email us. You won. I hope Sean's still here. So you hear info@slabstocks.com. But email us and then I'll get you hooked up with that card. So let's flip back really quick. Share this tab. Next week, I must have the best Pierre Gasly card to roll through.
It's a slow burn up there, Victor. We will get there and we will make it to the top spot. It will be about what? 3 weeks? In 3 weeks.
Nate just completely ignored my card I need to win next week. Pierre Gasly, gold.
Gasly, trash, 9th place. Who even cares?
You don't even understand. Gold out 50 Sapphire variation. Need to have it next week. Very excited for that. And then also, where was this? Kurt, before we leave tonight, Kurt said
he just wants to know about buyer's premium, essentially.
Flick, your name was there. I saw it. Kurt Flick, it says, My name wasn't listed. I typed out 1. It definitely was in there. I just searched. You got 53rd place. Kurt, about buyer's premium. So basically, when you go to place a bid, I'll show you here right now. You place this bid, it adds on 20% onto your bid, and then basically it's an incremental fee system for the seller. So like if you pay 20% on top of this, the seller and PWCC will split some percentage of that extra $4,200, and that's where the selling fee comes out, basically. It's just a different way to do it. A lot of auction, actually nearly every single auction house does it. Just eBay is the different scenario with how it is. But that is it. That's it for tonight. That was weekly auction number 12 to close here next week, 9:45 p.m. Eastern time, the same time, same place here on the Slab Stacks YouTube channel. Congrats on the Mason Mount sticker PSA 9, Sean. Thank you so much for coming to everyone here. And we'll try to get a couple more cards given away next week, and hopefully a couple more cards won, because our only card tonight, Nate, was Greg Jones.
Who would have guessed that going into the day?
Oh, bro, I
Not
should
me.
not have shown that card. I should not have shown that card. I messed up. I done messed up. There it is. Got on our bid.
You did. Also, you have enough Gasly. The dude, he can't win anyways. Getting 9th places. Would have gotten 10th if Verstappen didn't not finish.
This kid doesn't even watch a single race this whole season and tries to talk trash.
No, I watched a lap, bro. One whole lap.
One of like 170 laps.
3 weeks ago.
All right, before Nate keeps on going on about that. Actually, how about this? You talk him down and I'll buy more for cheaper. How about that? Thank you, everyone, for joining. Hope you have a great rest of your Sunday night, and we'll see you all tomorrow night for the Slab Stacks Weekly Live at 6 p.m. Eastern time.
See you guys.